I'm just saying I think we could all learn a lot from the rocks. Hardworking, unstoppable, and mighty sick. UnRimworld, where we are stuck firmly in the medieval era, the most boring of all the eras. So let's talk about a few things that were brought up in the comment section. Number one, somebody said that Madam Dino Nugget was the perfect name. So I've put it back. I didn't realize how many people were very passionate about her name, and I don't want a rebellion on my hands. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm sure having a name so long it breaks the UI won't ever be a problem. That's not a concern. Hey, here's the other thing people have pointed out. Boozax is long-lived, right? Boozax has that from his original xenotype that gives them an extra 50% on their lifespan. And coincidentally, pretty much everybody alive in this colony right now, except for the obvious hideous alien people, are direct descendants of Boozax. And then I picked the one person who's a hideous alien person who is a descendant of Boozax. You know what I mean? Like Stench, for example, isn't. In fact, I think it's only Stench. No, you're fine. No, you're not a relation of Boozax. I remember now. Hey, that brings me on to my next point. Somebody said, can we get to know the characters again? Because a lot of people died over the past couple of episodes. We've lost a lot of people, and I want to kind of recap what we've got going on, take a look at the family tree. But to quickly finish off my previous point, yes, the long lifespan does work with the mortality mod and time kills mod and stuff like that. That just goes based on their scaling base lifespan, whatever that happens to be. So even though I've said, oh, Cow is 89, oh, I wonder why that's not triggering. It's because he's got a longer lifespan. And actually, now that I think about it, getting that bred into the colony would be amazing. I mean, Mecha Nugget has it. Dina Boozax Bungus doesn't, but I think, right, their child, Madam Dino Nugget, does in fact have it. So our remaining colonists, this one will only take a couple of minutes, but I'll slap a timestamp up there for those of you who do not care and would like to skip over to only high-octane medieval Rimworld action. Of course, no introduction necessary for Disaster and Boozax, I think, both of which are married, Disaster being the firstborn daughter, correctly, of Ungus and Chuck, and of course Boozax being effectively their adopted child, so I suppose it's a little weird, but not that strange. We've got Cower. Bungus is the son of Disaster and Boozax. Co-pilot is the daughter of Boozax and Disaster, and then of course Roxanne, who I think is also the daughter of, yeah, the last born child of Boozax and Disaster as well. King Stench is that rare, totally unrelated guy. He joined us quite late in his life, but he did get married and have a kid. So he married Cheshire Stench, who died, but he also had a child with Gashfling, who was kidnapped, right? Their child, of course, is Dina. Dina Stenchfling, her name was, but now she's Dina Boozax Bungus. Ollie is totally unrelated to everyone. Sam is also totally unrelated to everyone. She was married to Bestia, but of course Bestia died yesterday. I think of the flu, right? Very oddball. And then we've got Ungus. Ungus being the younger half-brother of Mecha Nuggets Boozax Bungus. So when Mecha Nuggets' mother and father were Roxanne and Chicken Robo, Ungus was Sweet Potato and Roxanne, if you remember. Mecha Nugget, of course, kind of the main star of the show right now. Really got high hopes for him. He's eventually going to take over the colony, I think. Related to, well, everybody. And then, of course, we had Zebo join us yesterday. The gun-crazy but crappy shooting chef. Fawn Chef. And then, of course, Madam Dino Nugget, the future of the colony. Going to take a little while for her to get good. I say that. She is, at the age of Babby, 6.7 melee. She's not taking any prisoners. Here's what I think I should do to really help us keep track of what characters are very good at what. Should probably give them all badges. Of course, Boozax and Disaster have badges. Cower's a good crafter, so of course that's that. Co-pilot being our artist. Madam Dino Nugget, she was very good, if I'm not mistaken, at medical as well, right? Because of her traits. Now, before I start working on the big medieval era project, somebody said, why not go out there and do a little raiding? The problem with that is, if a raid turned up while we were out raiding, we'd probably be screwed. And the thing about Rimworld raid generation is it doesn't really care whether your people are old or far too young, unequipped. What it really takes into account is wealth. Wealth is the big important thing. And when you have the quarry mod, your wealth tends to get out of control. The other problem is I like building big bases, and that also goes into colony wealth. Because I've built a load of, admittedly, unnecessary furniture everywhere, do they need a calligraphy set and a haiku spot and a bonsai bamboo pot? Do they need separate houses? Do they need eaves around their houses or signs? Of course they don't. But every single one of those things adds into the raid score. Not to mention, of course, the last medieval series I did was all about questing. So I've already done that this year. Let's have lots of ceremonies, because there was quite a good thing that ties into that for Reformation suggested as well. I should really test this ritual on someone who's actually ill to see if it will heal them. Yeah, we miraculously removed the afflicted diseases. I'm not sure you did, but thank you. We don't have a colony leader right now, not since died. I did want you to be Gooseball. I think we'll go ahead and put you back to being Gooseball. She was Gooseball already, of course, until she ran wild. Which, to be fair, is perfect for being Gooseball. I can't be angry. And I mean, look, if Cower is our moral guide, the most logical person, I think, to be colony leader who has experience is Roxanne. Does she have good social skill? No. No, she really doesn't. But it's all, of course, a bit boring to always pick the best person for the job, right? I don't like that. Oh, Christ. Ollie and Ungus, this is a sacred ritual. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, God, I hope that doesn't affect the quality too badly. Oh, Christ. You idiots. Boring rock summon as well. Oh, dear. Oh, this is really falling apart. We've got someone to convert Zebo. Zebo, let's have a conversion ritual. Maybe we'll get a few points off that. Of course, we could just bop them with the stick, but there's potentially more points available here. And I do want to reform the ideology instead. Masterful, please. Hey! Haha, would you look at that? So with Reformation, there were a couple of good things suggested. Somebody said, why not go for Bulwark if you're equipping everybody with armor anyway, which, to be fair, I feel like we kind of have to, though I hate it as a mechanic. It is a very cool part of Rimworld that everybody is, you know, putting up part of the fight. It's not really a city builder so much of it as it being a survival game, of course. Bulwark is kind of cool, but again, you do have to wear armor, so that'll slow everyone down. Somebody also said city builders, if we're not caravanning out too much. And I don't hate that. The question is, who would have more influence here? Bear in mind, we've got Roxanne and Disaster and Kawa all in those leadership roles. Kawa being robust, Roxanne liking the combat, and Disaster, of course, building an enormous castle. I do feel like Bulwark suits us a little bit better right now. And much like real-world beliefs tend to evolve over time, we're going to evolve Rox worship. Of course, the Rox is still central to everything. There are many factions out there, factions more powerful than us that have been blessed by the Rox. Clearly, the Rox favors violence. So I think we've got to go, oh, that kind of looks like Rox horns. And well, whether that's not Rox horns, but it kind of looks like that. Perfect, perfect. I'm a big fan of this. This is amazing. Armor is set to either heat, sharp, or blunt. Honestly, like sharp always. Why would we? There we go. Wherein any kind of apparel will get a 25% sharp bonus. Damn, we are going to have to stick with charity worthwhile for the time being, but we can move away from that. Okay, we can move away from that. Oh, that's threatening energy. That is threatening energy, and I'm all about it. I make you colony leader, and this is how you repay me? Selfish. You idiot. You idiot. I thought you had a long lifespan, too. I mean, you do, but I guess that doesn't stop a heart attack. Oh, Christ. Oh, God, this could be the end of Roxanne. Oh, she's fine. She's fine. That's how it goes. You just keep trying until they get back up and walk it off. Now, I want to build a dedicated research center. Did I mention that? Probably not. I don't remember. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to slap down over in the old grove of the White Willows, because it's nice. You know, it's kind of a nice real estate over here. Then Sweet Ungus can have his spare bedroom back. Or, I mean, whoever's living here now. Cowabungus can have your spare bedroom back. We should probably also move the prison somewhere convenient. Oh, what about City Library? Oh, that would be kind of fun. I don't know how we make textbooks or books, especially in this era, but that would be kind of cool. And then maybe we move the school out of the community center. It does seem a bit weird that we've got like recreation, gather spots, and then like the school over there. These bloody benches are 25 basic components each. So what I was thinking, right, is in the other area of this, we could just slap down some basic research benches. Some not so important ones, like these ones will do fine. That way our best researchers will always go to the best bench first, right? But if we do have other people without jobs to do, they can also help out. You'll speed everything up a little bit. Madam, you were just a tiny child. Oh my God, we've also got new lovers. Sorry, I was focusing on the decorating, got a little caught up in the sauce. Ollie and who, sorry? Ollie and co-pilot are lovers. Oh, well, that's nice. Found love right at the ripe old age of 90. Oh, Ollie is 71. In this colony, she's old enough to be your great-grandmother. That's disgusting. Hello, Dino Nugget, my friend. Peasant or noble blood. I mean, she is noble blood. The problem is, there are no psychic powers in this. This is UnRimworld, right? Honestly, I'm not going to take either. I think we just say no. She's already got 6 bloody traits. Oh, incidentally, on the subject of that, I think I know why they've started to be born with like 6 traits. And I think I fixed it. We'll find out whenever next babby is formed. Arguably our most advanced room yet. Would you look at that? Solid brick floors, solid brick walls, brick furniture. It's a step above anything else we've got. Here's the other thing I'd like to do with it, which will kind of blow the game open somewhat. What about a scribe table? Because that will allow us to, it basically acts like a comms console. We just need a pet bird that sits outside and delivers our letters. Friendship ended with the signal fire. This thing's really cool, by the way. It does say that it needs power. It needs 1 watt of power, and that power is provided by the bird. And you then, of course, you refuel the bird with hay, which is Honestly, just genius, or any sort of seed. Yes, you do build the bird out of components and shale bricks because birds aren't real. It will connect through that. It is just like a standard thing. That's amazing. Let's get you refueled, little bird. And then, boom, look at that, comms console. Hey, we did technically already have the signal fire, but that is a totally different mechanic to how this works. As you can see there, we can actually get in touch with trade ships now. I think we designate the signal fire important cultural technology. Let's put a little border around it and keep it there forever. And that should be that. Thank you, Cowabungus. So in theory, we can get the research center pretty much done, and Boozax is already on it. The man's read my mind. Single brain cell. Then I think maybe we need to up the cleaning priority. I did drop it a little bit. I put the child on cleaning. That seems a total waste of potential. Has anybody not really got a job? Dina, I mean, you're a medical expert, and when you're not doing that, you're doing nothing. Nothing at all. So you know what? Congratulations. It's an important job. Don't let me downplay it here. She's going to make our research speed, our hospital, just so much better. Thank you. Now we're going to send it. We are absolutely going to send it. We are going to blast through the medieval era like it's not even here. I'm still going to be somewhat careful with things, but let's just go butt wild. Yes. I mean, it's still slow. Don't get me wrong. It's still very, very slow because we're medieval idiots trying to figure out how maces work. But my God, this is an improvement. Go. Return to your station. Get me some more research, damn you. Why are you using that bench? It doesn't matter. I mean, if they've got the same work speed, that one counts as outdoors. Why? Probably because I forgot to put a front door on again. Did I? I did. State-of-the-art research center. Shut up, okay? I've never played this game before. I'm learning. Have we not even put a roof on it either? Fucking hell. I understand. I see the issue. I see the issue. To be fair, they hadn't put a roof on it because I hadn't built a door. Okay, one begets the other. Basic pole arms. Oh, shit. Let's try a longer research and see how we get on. Parisian limbs. We've got to get it eventually, right? Well, we technically don't have to. We could skip that research entirely because we only need 95% for the next level. Examine that ingot, Boozax. Examine it. We'll be in the industrial era before you even know it, my friends. They don't even know what the industrial era is. I mean, clearly we've invented guns at this point, which they have some basic knowledge of. And I imagine, look, building enormous castles and enormous castle walls would require a bit of engineering expertise. And I mean, we've got all these weird resources right now. We've got titanium. We've got gems, magic, powerful gems. We've got whatever the hell that is. Germanium and bronze and lead and mud. Look, I'm trying to find any reasonable explanation to explain why they'd suddenly be interested in the industrial era. I mean, other than the fact that it's progress, right? We have significantly big brain characters in the colony. I mean, Mecha Nuggets are intellectual characters and will have a big influence on that. Same with Dina. We have finally invented swords, which, I mean, you could argue we kind of dodged as well by going for all of the Eastern weaponry instead. What is calcite? Focusing the growth of calcite into a designated zone. I don't know what that is, but I feel like that sounds good. Well, I've got to stay on top of the castle walls. We're working on that too, right? We need more defenses. If we're going for bulwark, I think that we replace the whole wall with towers. Could I do that? I mean, theoretically, yes, but it would look very, very silly. Here's my next plan. We almost have a kind of perfect place to put a prison, right? If I run the walls down like this, precious stench, not like this, you'd have loved my prison complex that I'm working on. Oh, you poor guy. Last events in his life, stench perished. I mean, that's true of actually everyone who's ever lived. That's a total non-descriptor. Hello. Oh, you died in bed, peacefully surrounded by your inordinate amount of firearms. Goodbye, King Stench. He's in there somewhere. I can't see because there's an enormous tree in the way, as they tend to be. So why not make use of this very convenient block of mountain and turn that into the prison? I like that idea. Mountain prison. They got a little yard out here they can run around in. That'll be fine. Not that we really have many prisoners, admittedly. A destroyer general named Cave. Let me tell you right now, I think you and Disaster are going to be absolutely best friends. Ollie is about to die. I think Ollie has just been down from old age, so we need replacements and pretty bloody fast. Cave Hunter. You're an elf? Oh no, what is Boozax gonna say? Shooting 13 and 9 melee, holy crap. Ravenous, valiant, and trained. Holy shit. Melee dodge chance 15, shooting accuracy plus 15. That's bullshit. That's insane. That's the same one Roxanne has, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, she's got way of the bow. Oh my god, she's got way of the bow, which is shooting accuracy plus 5. That's way better. Valiant gives you what exactly? Mental break threshold and pain. And then Ravenous makes you hungrier. You are insane. You are insane. Welcome. And of course, you're immediately butt naked because the clothes that you turned up in, we don't have the technology for, right? Yep, exactly the case there. We don't have hard leather armor. Of course, we don't have pre-war weaponry. Thank you, Cave. You are 32, so you are somewhere down here. Hey, third youngest colonist. We've had 2 males join us back to back. Not a problem except for the whole breeding thing. I mean, you could probably try very hard and still not succeed. Now, admittedly, one thing that I've kind of lost control of is the stockpile, because there's so much shit in here. So I've thrown down some of these carts. These are effectively very inconvenient, very massive trade beacons. They work the same as your regular orbital trade beacon, right? They have an area around it. That connects up to our bird trade station. So next time we get an orbital trader... Ooh, I need to put more people on maintenance. Next time we get an orbital trader, we can... in theory, just sell all our crap, right? Especially if we get like a bulk goods trader turning up. Let's just double check we haven't got one right now. Ooh, hello. Orbital Obsidia Exotic Goods Trader, you say. Wowee, who's our good warden? It's Cowabungus. Let's call them up. Hello, this is our first message we're sending with bird mail. Hey, you don't want to buy like 1,000 Ronin Gasser, do you? Oh my god, what the hell is all this? Oh, Jesus, I don't even know what half this stuff is. Slime heart. Yeah, we've got one of those. You can have that. That's fine. They buy germanium. Oh, that's good, because I got a lot of that, and I don't really know what I want to use it for right now. Say 1,000. Now, gene packs, we can just eat. We can eat them down. This is UnRimworld. There is no gene tailoring, but there are, of course, I mean, there have to be gene packs, otherwise we can't have people. We just horf those down. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Look at all this stuff. This is insane. Fear Noah, the Bone Sword. Ooh. Sadly, we do need OE cross technologies. We kind of like buy this off of them. Admittedly, it didn't really clear out the stockpile like I was hoping for, but that's okay. Baby steps. Oh, Ollie. Yeah, Ollie is about to disappear any day now. What's that new person good at? You were just shooting a melee. You know, Cave, you're only good at shooting, and the only other thing you're passable in is cooking. We don't need that right now. But, my friend, I might have a job for you. Rumors speak of our castle high up in the mountains that needs some people living there. That's Castle Gooseborn, my friend. I think it's time we open the doors. Boozax and Disaster can move up, and we can have our first ever Gooseborn candidate. Cave the Elf. General Cave. That's a great name. What the hell did I just see? I wanted to build a scribe table up here, right? The bird-powered one that we could send letters from the castle. Advanced scribe table. Hold on. Are they're different? They do certainly seem different. They look the same. But you presume the advanced one is better. One can invite allies for feast or for a challenge neutral factions for trade. It can also be used to collect information on mineable resources. Oh my god, this is a ground penetrating scanner. Well, let's slap a couple of those down then, eh? That will be very helpful. You also need your own messenger bird. Jail scribe table. Oh yeah, totally my mistake. Hang on, if we can get Mecha Nugget Boozax Bungus with high intellectual sat on this table all day just researching, that would be nuts. As in like scanning for resources. Oh shit, maybe we could get the gold weapons. I'm piecing it together. I'm piecing it together in my brain. Boozax, run fast, my friends. Refueling, no. Leave that to someone else. You need 2 birds. You need 2 birds for it. That's genius. This is a genius mod made by genius people. Hey, Boozax, I need a second bird. I know they're not real. Then we just get Mecha Nugget Boozax Bungus sat on the scanner all day, every day. It trains his skills. Sure, we're missing out on potentially valuable research, but this, I would say, is more valuable because we get to make ourselves some magic weapons. So there was a lot of discussion about this in the comments. Somebody said that with the magic weapons, the reason they are costed so high is not because they are just fancy-looking weapons. And as we saw, they don't necessarily even have the best DPS in the game. They're significantly lower than arguably fairly standard weapons, but they get bonuses when they're built, which isn't taken into account. Enchantments, effectively. Suppose you could even look at them as medieval persona weapons, which at this stage in time might be very, very powerful indeed. Go. What's wrong with my birds? Why are they not working? Hello? Birdies? What's happening? Fine. We'll put the birds indoors. There's a window there anyway, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's not a window there. I'll build a window, okay? Birds can fly out the window. Oh, there is one. You're fine. Perfect. And that should... It doesn't work. Oh no, you silly modder. I gave you so much credit and now you've betrayed me like this. Oh, because it isn't powered. It just connects via the reconnect tool. Oh. How interesting. Okay, stand by, please. Oh, would you look at that? Suddenly it only uses 1 watt of power. That's crazy. Hey, that's good, though. Little Mecha Nugget Boozax Bungus, you can just sit there and scan? I can't manually assign you to scanning, though. Oh, so you're just going to have to opt to go over that. That's totally fine. Very acceptable. Wandering. No, not wandering. No. Does it not work? Maybe it has to be outside, because it is a ground-penetrating scanner, after all. Progress guarantee find 0%. Let's put it outdoors and genuinely see if that makes a difference. I don't really want it outdoors. We might not have a choice. Prioritize writing letters at the shale. Ah, there you go. Look at that. Oh, the problem is it uses the research job type. Oh, so even then, unless I manually tell him to do it, it'll just go and research anyway. Balls. I thought I had... Ollie, sweet Ollie. I thought I had a way in then. That's okay. That's okay. Well, there was a fuel tanker there. Did you see that? Let's go and have a chat. Hello there. You've been here for 5 minutes and already... Oh, healthy. Oh my god, that one's really good. She's got 11 melee. Absolutely no passions whatsoever. I guess I should probably just take you off of learning then, because you are... It's kind of stunting your growth, ironically enough. You need to go watch people do stuff. Go. Be free. Be free. Go get some growth tiers. We have to get magic something. I've been talking about it for so long. We've got magical defenses, unless they also use a tremendous amount of gold. What about grenades? This won't backfire. I don't know what you're worried about, okay? It'll be totally fine. What do these do? Spray pylons. I'm sorry. Lance pylon, bombard pylon. We only have enough to build one single pylon. And you know what? As much as I said we want to defend Gooseborn Castle, actually, shit, maybe we do. Maybe we just put it there. I did have that commemorative stone. That's the thing. A lot of people point out in the comments we had already built the mines once before. It was probably where I had to reload and undo some of the progress we made in that episode. A secret gendarme named Landry. Landry, hello. Female harmonist. That's what we like to see. What are you? A lapis. Oh, you're one of the rock people. Hello. We do need a new rock person. This is fantastic. Abrasive, inquisitive, hygienic, ascetic, psychically dull, and 11 mining with a passion for it. That's good. I need a new rock person. In fact, if you could breed in a whole group of rock people into my colony, I would be very, very happy with that. In fact, maybe we've got someone to test out the new prison. Did we hollow it out? Almost. And then my rock person died. God damn it. I forgot about the last fuel tanker. Hello. Technology. Again, kind of useless because we can only use stuff we actually have the research for, right? Reactor hull plate. Oh, yeah, I'll take 2. Here, take some more metal and buy a little bit of gold. That seems good. We don't need anything else here, do we? Now that we're fine, thank you. I'm going to start stockpiling gold. I want to make at least one arcane weapon. And I'm thinking, ooh, hello. I'm thinking maybe symbolically we give it to the leader of whoever the colony is. Even if it's not a house bungus. Of course, for now it'll be a house bungus, right? Deep vein mining. Wait. Also unlocks a prospecting desk. What's the difference, I wonder? Either way, I'm taking it. Thank you. Landry! Sweet Landry! Oh, thank God for that. We've got rock people back on the menu. I shouldn't talk about people like that. Eastern Harmonism, welcome. What did Cave have? What was your ideology? Engineers. Oh, that's kind of fun. I'll be honest with you. I changed the important part. Like, I made every ideology, right? And I changed the important parts. I didn't change the deities or anything like that because no one was going to see it. And now I realize they worship panda traders. Which I'll admit is some fantastic rim design. Oh, dear. Well, that's not my problem. Anything outside of the walls, I've said, aren't our home area anymore. I mean, obviously, except for Castle Gooseborn. Not interested. Fuck your forest. Dare I say it, maybe even forget about the sacred burial ground. Oh my god, it's still got Gert's bones. Because we didn't finish the funeral. This research lab, I can't understate it, has been a total game changer. This was such a fantastic idea, because now we've got all this research coming in super fast. I'm skipping over a lot of it, I will admit. But it is just like absolutely blitzing through the research tree. Brigands! And if this deep vein mineshaft gives us access to different stuff that we can't get from these, maybe I will be able to give out everyone arcane weapons. Maybe it's back on the menu. All I needed was just to focus on research a little bit more and stop doing it out of Ungus's spare bedroom. Complained about the game being slow and then didn't do anything to speed it up. That's a tortoise. Oh, I'd like a tortoise person. What do you do, Tortle? Oh my god, everything. Age... No, that's a bit silly. Maybe we shouldn't get that. That would be a bit too powerful, right? Oh my god, wait, this is overpowered as all hell. Wisdom of Generations. Global learning factor up by 100%. This is nuts. Gives ability haiku reading. Strong stomach, strong immunity, super size sensitive, naked speed, cold weakness is your only... Cold weakness and sleepy are your only arguably real negatives. Unattractive is just -1 beauty. That's not a big deal. Wow, these are crazy, crazy good. Holy shit, I need that tortle. She's 16. First test of my rifles. Run, disaster. I mean, wheel disaster. Get down here quicker, for God's sake. Okay, it was a problem with Castle Goosebone, I will admit. We need a keep. Somebody did say you should build a keep, and I kind of agree. Like, throwing down some, like, walls across there and across there, similar to kind of how we did the prison. That'd be fun. Getting some towers and actually getting some, like, beds in there, too, would be good. Are they going for Castle Goosebone? Don't do that. Ooh, the pylon. Ooh, my God, that's got a crazy range. It's almost like a medieval charge lance turret. God damn, that's good. Hey, what are they doing, though? They're attacking the towers and getting shot. Lumpy's down already. I just need the tortoise. They're going to get their ass handed to them. There's a little goblin fella. Hello. There's also another tortoise over there. What was that person called? Because I want them back and alive. Don't die. Who was the tortoise? Where was the tortoise? Is it Dora? Yes, it was you. Hello. Okay, I'm going to keep a very close eye on you. I might even charge out just specifically to try and grab her. Which is a bit strange, I will admit. How would they know she's there? But sometimes you gotta assume direct control, huh? Let's be careful with this. Everybody get in that guard tower. Everybody get in that guard tower. This certainly won't backfire when they light it on fire. Disaster. I've got a prisoner for you to take. Please be careful. Please be careful. Don't kill. Do not murder. What was that they just did there? Some sort of anime bullshit? I don't think so. Bring the rifles. Yes! Disaster. Berserk trance. Kill the rest. Slay them all. Slay them all. Hey, melee attack. Oh. Oh, this is good. Look at the dodging. Ralph humps Brock again, because every time I make that stupid joke, is Brock okay with that? What are you? Oh, my God. Hunterphage. Oh, my God. Gifted melee combatant. Shadow Walker. Arcane metabolism. Ageless. Dark constitution. Work speed is unaffected by darkness. Blade heart. Like the Mel Gibson movie. You are... Oh my God, Dina! Oh my God, she's fine. What? We can't actually knock this guy down? You are insane. Okay, I'll take one of those. I'll take one of those people, for sure, for sure. Hey, stop melee search and destroy. I might need some backup here. We actually can't. We dropped him. We dropped him. Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab Ralph humps Brock. Grab Isadora. What else have we got here on the floor? You're a bond man. Almost. Cower's down. Okay, maybe patch up Cower quickly. This is... Oh no, Cower's the doctor. Ah, shit. Okay, hold on. Dina was our other doctor. Oh, this is a nightmare. Do we want a Spider-Man? No. Do we want a lady? What was she? She's the Bond Man. And then we've got another one there as well. Danny Beale, ferrous skin, is a Ferrar, apparently. Honestly, I think we're good. I don't want to expand too fast, because we did that last time. We had lots of characters that I could barely keep up with. Let's rescue Cower. Hopefully... Oh my God, when are you getting back up? I'm going to have to just draft someone else up to be a doctor at this point, aren't I? I assume, anyway, the other people will be... pretty much dealt with. And let's rescue Dina. Not that she really needs it. There you go. We can look at these people a little bit better now. You know what? I think we're good. What are your skills like? Because I'm looking at xenotypes only. You're okay. You're okay, but you're nothing to really, you know, like celebrate. What about on this horrific pile of bodies? We've got a little stinky goblin. We've got one of those Aronya. We've got Jelly Lady and an elf. Oh, this is disgusting. Demon. I want a demon. Male demon. Melee 16. Oh my God. Goose demon. Yes, give me that. Roxanne, go grab the... Oh God, shit. Which one was the demon? Meave. Dina, get up. Dina, get up and start tending Cower fast. You're gonna be fine, Cower. Oh my God. Holy shit, you were almost instantly killed by that guy. I want to recruit them. I know they were xenogenes, not endogenes, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because that means... You know, if they have kids, they'll come out completely normal. These aren't inherited, right? It's a bit of a shame. But my God, that's cool just to have as a goose spawn. One of the goose warriors, the gooses. We haven't come up with a name for them yet, okay? Despite the fact that the doctor was knocked out, we're actually fine. Cower's okay. I'll live to fight another day. Thank you. Dina, go and start patching everybody else up. This is very messy. Oh, these fires as well. This couldn't have happened at a worse time. Oh, God. I thought I told you to capture that person. Oh, there was another Ifrit. Oh, did I capture the right one? Certainly looks like it. Hello! Hello, how you doing? It's the tortoise. The tortoise might accidentally give us the keys to the kingdom. That's insane. That is absolutely insane that we can just get ageless on a person. I'm fine with it. I'll take it. Well, I think this is the perfect place to leave it, ready for me to try and figure out what the hell's going on tomorrow. I'm excited to take a look at these new characters. I think that Tortoise could have really some great keys to the kingdom, some real big secrets that I want for my Ungus dynasty. I'm not sure how it'll work. I don't think it's inheritable because it's archive, but we'll see if that at least can be a big player. I mean, even if we just use them as an intellectual character to speed up our research for the rest of the time, or even if I just sit them on the ground penetrating scanner, we might not ever have any resource issues again. Let's see how it goes. Thank you, of course, to the executive producer patrons for making the series possible in the first place. Thank you to Master of Worlds 22, El Zilcho, The Butteriest Boy, Space Soap, Stephen Allenson, Jamplague, Rixo, Jackson, Lee Zero, Mr. Altissimo, Miliani, Cubes of Ham, Dead Degrees, Alvin Flang, Blubbish Cower, Balman, Christopher Peck, Tungsten Heart, Simothy Rimothy, Nuanced Fart, Crunchy Medic, Bwen Gun, Josh Lunt, Elias, Galaxy Wolf, Space Urban Cohort, A Viking, Kerbo Supreme, Commissar JK, and Critical John for their support today in making the series possible. Over on the second channel is Subnautica, which is horrifying and really not a fun experience at all. So if you're a sadist, go and have a look there. There was an episode today, though, because I'm having to pre-record lots of Rim for this weekend. It's very confusing. Thank you as well to Ichigo Nads, El Kel, Tenacious Bloom, Uninvited Haggis, El Chupacabra, Green King, Elizabeth LaGrosse, Sam Kears, Ed, formerly the Cupaconga, Cameron, Robotimus, Jahihi, Runar, Thomas Holtz, and Evan Stockdale. Goodbye. Join me tomorrow for when my zoo of weird people grows even larger.